New music earlier though.
Oh,
a lot of new music.
yes. Has everybody heard Megan Thee Stallion's new album?
I heard it.
What you think?
I liked it.
Me too.
It's gonna make y'all act up.
You know, a little bit.
I'm gonna listen to it though. I've seen nothing but good things.
Yeah,
so
you're gonna be like, dun, dun.
I'm listening to it. And she from Houston, Texas, so we
Yeah,
good.
and
We already like best friends, and she don't even know it.
I'm
just
telling
because
you.
she from Houston, Texas.
Before we started, me and Nubia was talking about her because I was like, I've been seeing all these posts about girls saying like, okay, so she a stallion, I'm a stallion, 5 foot, 7 and thick, and I was like, well, I guess we don't meet the criteria.
I was telling her, I was like, I'm 5'7", but I'm pretty straight up and down
I met her
right
twice.
now.
I met her twice. She's tall in real life.
She
Is
looks
she?
tall.
She's tall.
She's 5'7" or she's over 5'7".
I don't know for sure, but I know when I stood next to her, I was like, damn, I can see, I'm looking you almost in the eyes.
And how
so she's
tall
a tall
are you,
woman.
Junior?
I'm 6'5".
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So
Well-
yeah, I was standing next to her. I was like, damn, you were like right here.
Maybe she had on
Fuck.
heels.
That too, but
Okay.
True.
yeah, she's tall in real life.
Well, I like that. Well, shout out to her because for the rest of the summer we get to drive the boat.
Man,
ride the horsey.
I've been here and drive the boat nonstop. Hey, can we go ahead and drive the boat?
That's what she
That's
said.
what
Drive
she
the
said.
boat.
So it's
I'ma need to get on this music.
it's a phrase for it's a phrase for like a bottle. Like when you tilt a bottle, it looks like a
Yes.
like a boat.
Yes.
Like
So
this?
driving the boat is like passing around a bottle, getting your
Yes.
friends.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but
I ain't got
I'm
enough
gonna go
friends to
ahead.
do
I
that,
don't want before y'all try to give that phrase to any of these other female rappers. I want to go ahead. Meg coined that phrase.
Look, while you explaining stuff,
So-
what she mean when she say ride the horsey?
Y'all know what that means.
All right.
Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what that means. But yeah, I
Just
think
like
so.
Beyonce surfboard.
Yeah, exactly. Same
Well,
concept.
look, shout out to them for the punchlines.
Yeah, no,
yes.
I think she's a good rapper though, like all around.
Yeah,
She's probably giving good IG captions all summer.
me and my
Take the
friend,
caption.
we dissect Texas music a lot, and one of the things we were talking about is she has figured out her formula.
Yes.
and she's
That's
figured
the
out
most
she's
important
figured
thing.
out how to consistently deliver it, and
Yes.
that's what like her new album Fever. That's what it is. It's her formula delivered every single record, and like I went through it the day it came out. It came out with a couple other albums too, and I was just like, man, she figured it out.
What else came out that day?
Khaled came out.
Okay,
Khaled's
yes.
album, he Father of a Side.
Okay.
That
Wasn't
album
that the
came
name of the
out.
last album?
No, the last album was called
Aside.
Okay.
I'm just playing. No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's supposed to-
Nah, he do be talking about
He
his
talk
son
about
a
his
lot,
son a
though.
lot.
A lot.
The album
Which
before
is-
Father
that's
of
a
a
good
Side,
thing.
I want to say was called Major Key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was back when he was Major Key Alert. He like
hate
I
when
remember
he
his
said that.
albums by his promotional campaigns, but this album is good. Of course, I feel like the high moment is the Nipsey Hussle
Yeah.
verse. He has a record.
Yes.
It was so it's so eerie listening to the record. It almost feels like Nipsey was talking about his death
Yeah.
in the record, and then for Khaled to have gotten the record and the video shot like weeks before, it's so it's so surreal to listen to it. But I feel like that's the high point of that whole album. A lot of other good stuff on there too. There's another record on there with Ross and Jeezy called Big Boy Talk. I love records when I'm listening to it and it's like I feel like I'm getting game.
Yeah.
That's one of them records like
Okay.
they telling you like they talking that talk that we like to hear.
Well, I'm gonna have to check it out. I saw the video this morning when I was actually like on a unit with some clients, and it popped up, and I'm like, Nipsey Hussle's on TV, and I looked at it, and I'm like, y'all got BET on this unit, and so
Yeah.
me and the client sat there and watched it, and I heard the voice, and I was like, oh, this verse is kind of
It feels weird.
it's like he was foreshadowing, he like projected it, so. I mean, I thought it was.
People
good.
say the tongue is very powerful.
Ooh, say
So
that.
you got to be
man.
careful
Say
what you
that.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another album that came out that got a lot of good ratings that weekend, Tyler the Creator. Are y'all into him at all?
No,
He's
fucking
freaking
weird.
hilarious.
So here's my thing.
You
Weird as
said weird.
hell.
I
Fucking
said hilarious.
weird.
Here's my thing with Tyler. So
I love him.
I'm trying to figure out because it
He like a
couple-
skater mixed
yeah,
with an
yeah, yeah.
emo mixed with a.
But a couple years ago, he came out like he was gay, right?
Yeah.
He came out
Like we
that he
couldn't
was gay.
tell.
But here's the thing, though. He trolls so much that nobody knew whether to take him serious or not.
I wouldn't take him serious.
But listening to this album, this new album that he just came out with, it's called Igor. It kind of sounds like he's further expanding on that idea that of
He's gay.
a man that broke his heart. Like the album is very soft. It's very sensual, but
Okay.
it doesn't. It sounds like he's talking about like a heartbreak he went through, and so I don't know. He might have really because I know when he announced it, I was like, yeah, like he trolls so much that it's hard to believe
I felt
him.
the power in it when he said it. I was like, this nigga
You think
gay.
so? You think so?
Yeah, and I didn't think nothing bad about it. But when he came out around this time, he also had made he was in the news for something crazy he had said. I don't remember what it was, but then I remember that day I was like, I don't like him.
Yeah, I think that
He crazy.
I think
funny
that
as hell.
I think that the album is really good. If you
I'm
like,
listen
if
to
you,
it.
I think Newbie will really like it. It has heavy
Why you
art
think I would like
because it has heavy R&B
Okay.
vibes.
Because you like R&B.
He's yeah,
I just trying to make sure.
regardless of, I mean, because think about it. The first time I saw Tyler the Creator, he was eating a cricket. He's eating a roach.
You see what I'm saying?
His big,
That's that weird ass shit I'm talking about.
His big song when I
Fucking
first heard him,
nasty.
he was like on camera eating a roach, talking about he's a fucking
Demon spawn,
demon, yeah,
child
shit
of
like
Satan.
that. So I mean, to see that and then to hear this album, he's grown. Like he's grown
Yeah.
a lot, and so I like that. Y'all think
They
y'all
say
like
eating
that?
crickets is healthy. I don't know about eating
Nah,
roaches.
I'm not eating that.
Y'all got any other good albums that came out there, or good songs, or good music that our listeners need to know
I got
about?
a few for y'all. One is y'all need to listen to Lizzo's album. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
it again. Y'all need to listen to it.
I'll check
and
it
then
out.
I
also
like that.
y'all should listen
It
to.
ain't my fault. I like that song.
Oh, she is badass. And y'all need to listen to. It's another girl. I like everything. I like all kind of music, no matter what it is. Her name is Yola,
Okay.
and she is. She's from overseas. I think from like Britain
Did she
or
sing that
something
neo
like that.
soul?
Not even. It's not. It could be classified as that here, but from what I've been told, from what she has it classified as pop, but
Okay.
it definitely sounds like some country, like country soul rock,
Gotcha.
which is kind of weird, but it all blends really well together. So
Gotcha.
I'll check anything out once.
yeah, you
Absolutely.
definitely got to check it out. Definitely got to check
You know
it
when
out.
it's new for some reason, I have to listen to it like 2 or 3 times to choose because even for me, and I love Meg Thee Stallion, the first time I heard the whole album that night, I was like, I don't like it. And then the next day, I listened to it again and I'm like, come on now, hold on now.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I might can vibe to this. And then I listened to it a third time. I really have to listen to it multiple times because my first judgment is either love or hate. It's never like a
Right.
gray area. It's black or white for me. So I'll try it. I did look up Lizzo after you mentioned her the last
She's
time and I was like,
badass.
she's
She's
interesting.
badass.
So
Very
I'll
interesting.
check it out. Have to listen to the rest of DJ Khaled. Is he doing all that yelling and hollering?
Not really.
best.
I
Not
You
really.
doing that?
Not really.
Don't we want?
I think that's what shocked a lot of people about this album. He didn't do any promotion before it came out, which, like y'all said, he normally does. He normally goes everywhere yelling about it, but he just kind of let the music come out and speak for itself.
Which I think is a
And
good
I think
thing.
I think
you
that's
know,
I think
after
that
he gave
it
it
hit
bad.
it hit,
Yeah.
yeah it hits
Life
a little
change.
it hits a
Yeah.
little harder when you
Yeah.
get to listen to it without all that promo.
Look,
But
his
Yeah.
son got features and stuff on there on this album.
Not
I wouldn't
really.
put it past him.
Not
So
really.
Producer, so I'd have produced song
really.
number 10.
not really.
That'd be cute.
Look, I'm telling you, I'll check it out.
Hey, speaking of
though.
albums that
mogul.
need to come out, we have to talk about Rihanna.
She needs to come on with the come
Don't
on.
say nothing to her about that album because she gonna be like, I don't care, leave me alone. It's gonna come when it's gonna come.
Yeah, she
like,
quit smoking all that weed and stop it.
Right.
She's starting
Well-
to not care no more. I need her to care.
We're talking about it, but we're not really talking about her music. So for those of y'all who did not know, let me make sure I got this. I want to
I
make sure I
knew.
get it right. So